everybody, welcome back to Sticky Floor Friday, the internet movie show that has seen Twilight and can confirm that I am not a 12-year-old girl, because I hated it. Did you know in the Twilight world, when a vampire goes out into the sunlight, he doesn't melt into a fleshy, bloody, gory mess on the floor? He shines like diamonds. Awful. And also, no fangs in this movie. It's a vampire movie. They didn't show any fangs. The only way you know that they're vampires, because they're a little pale. That's about it. And they brood a lot, you know. You remember, like this. And they play baseball. It's the biggest action sequence. They play baseball. It's ridiculous. Alright, anyway. Fast and Furious. We're going to start with that one. The fourth movie in the most dysfunctionally named franchise in movie history. We started with The Fast and The Furious. Then we went to the number 2 Fast and 2 Furious. Then we went to The Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift. And now we're just at Fast and Furious. And my hope is the next movie they just call... It's directed once again by Justin Lin, who did Tokyo Drift. But more importantly, he did Better Luck Tomorrow back in 2002, which was a great movie and showed a lot of promise. I was expecting a lot out of him. But since then, he's given us Annapolis and Tokyo Drift, and now he's stuck just holding the wheel on this franchise. If you're confused about Fast and Furious and how it fits in with the rest of these movies, let me explain. The first movie had Paul Walker and Vin Diesel. The second movie had Paul Walker but replaced Vin Diesel with Tyrese. The third one replaced Paul Walker with Lucas Black and replaced Vin Diesel and Tyrese with Bow Wow? So, things got a little out of hand, yes. But can I say, actually, Tokyo Drift was probably my favorite one of the franchise, just because the drifting was insane! And maybe it says something that none of the stars are in that movie, and that's the one I like the most. For the fourth one, which they missed a golden opportunity, in my opinion, to call For Fast, For Furious, they're bringing back Vin Diesel, most likely because he hasn't had a hit since The Pacifier. But I think it's great because it brings back the great dialogue of the original, like, you can have any beer you want, as long as it's a Corona. But that's what these movies are about. They're dumb as shit, they're stupid, and people have fun with them. But nobody expects anything more. I don't expect any more, which is why I'm not going to see it. The other movie coming out this week is Adventureland. It's written and directed by Greg Mottola, who directed Superbad and also did some Arrested Development episodes, I think. And it's a coming-of-age story about kids who work in an amusement park in the 80s. So nostalgia and sweetness are likely to run rampant, which is okay because it's trying to be something more than the sex comedies that we've seen recently. It's got a lot of familiar faces: Bill Hader, Kristen Wiig, Ryan Reynolds, Martin Starr, for you Freaks and Geeks fans out there. And I don't know, it just looks like a good movie. The reviews coming in are really positive, and I don't have any jokes. I just kind of want to see it. Alright, let's recap. And Adventureland. Not much going on this week, but come back next week. I'm going to sink my teeth into the Hannah Montana movie, and I'm going to use fangs. Oh man, I totally just want to eat you, but first climb on my back, we'll fly up this tree, and then we'll play some baseball.